Hi, I'm Decatur with 12 Tomatoes, and today I'm going to be making Bayou Brownie pie. So it's going to be a homemade pie crust and then a really dense, cakey, brownie-like middle layer with chocolate and pecans, and a cheesecake topping that ties everything together and is going to be super delicious. So we're going to start with our crust, and I'm going to do 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour and then a ½ teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna whisk that together. I'm gonna do a ½ cup of shortening. Once it's all in there really nicely, I'm gonna gradually add my water. I have 3 tablespoons total. If you need a little bit more, that's okay. You just wanna make sure to add it slowly. So the dough is a nice solid ball. This is just about the right thickness. And then one thing I like to do is I like to bring my pie crust up a little bit, and it makes for a really easy transfer. So if it's like that, I'll just lift it up, move it over, whoopsie, that's fine though, and just shift it into place right there. And there you go. I'm gonna start my filling, and that's just a box of yellow cake mix, a ½ cup of melted butter, an egg, and I'm gonna stir those together before starting with the pecans and chocolate chips. You can see how dense this is. It is not like your typical cake batter. I am just going to fold in my pecans and chocolate chips. And next I'm just gonna do the cheesecake that's gonna go on top and kind of seal everything together and make it extra amazing. So for the cream cheese filling, I'm gonna start by beating my cream cheese until it's light and fluffy. So it's gonna be like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna add my eggs, and I'll get my vanilla extract in there. I'll give that a little mix and start adding the powdered sugar. Here's my pie crust. I've got my Bayou Brownie filling and my cheesecake filling, and I'm just gonna break off a large chunk of this to start with and press it into my pie crust. Now for the cheesecake. And my oven is preheated to 325 degrees, and I'm gonna let it bake for 55 to 60 minutes. So let's see what it looks like when it comes out. Here is my finished Bayou Brownie pie. So the cheesecake layer has bubbled up and kind of caramelized on top, which is super yummy. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it chill for another at least 2 hours, potentially overnight. And what that does is it sets up the layers really nicely. So you get clean slices and the flavor gets a chance to develop even more. "12 Tomatoes."